was pastor there for 9 years. I think it's built in the late 1800s. Of course, that's the library on the other side. I'm Robert Case. I'm a retired United Methodist minister in the United Methodist Church. I'm 84 years old, been in the ministry for 60 years. Life was good. It was a lot of hard work. I'm living now on part of the farm that I grew up on, and we had to work every day. We got up early, worked all day, and when we went in the afternoon or night, we still had to feed the animals, milk the cow. But it was hard work, but it was a good life growing up. It's been there as long as I remember. It was Morgan's headquarters, that site, during the Civil War. Well, mother, dad, and 2 sisters. That's practically it. Of course, aunts and uncles and cousins and that kind of thing.
Was there anyone you particularly looked up to growing up?
My dad. Went to the McMinnville Central High School here. Normal friends and classes, and then when I went to college it was different because I realized I had to study more. I had 4 good years in college, and when I graduated I came back here to McMinnville and taught in the high school, and then I realized that I really knew this all along, that God was calling me into the ministry. So I left and went to Emory University in Atlanta, spent 3 years in the School of Theology. And that was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Well, keeping the farm cleaned up, because this time of the year you need to get out and get some limbs that fall. I have quite a few trees and a lot of limbs fall. I like to get them picked up and carried and thrown into a ditch. And so I just like to keep it clean. And my dad always kept the farm clean, and I like to now. Well, 60 years in the ministry. I have spent a lot of time with people, not only preparing and preaching sermons, trying to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, but having funerals. I've had an awful lot of funerals. I had 3 funerals in one day, and I've also had 2 funerals in one day. And then a lot of weddings, both young and old people, and for the most part they're joyous occasions, and then the helping people go through the grief process of losing a loved one. So it's really a wonderful job and a wonderful calling. I think it's more of a calling than a job, because if you don't feel the call of God in your life, you're not going to succeed as a minister. As my farm?
Yeah.
Well, I bought a little more property, but it's mainly woodland, and not all of it, but some of it is, and tried to clean it up, get it, and some of it's under pasture now, land that I bought, but the other is woodland.
So how long have you had this farm?
Well, I inherited the most part of it since my mother passed away. And then I bought the additional land.
Do you have any other advice you could give to people as just they go through life?
Whatever you do, work hard at it. It'll be a success if you'll work hard enough.